So baby, over the weekend nilikuwa na bonge la road trip. The stretch took the ride straight to Eldoret first day.
Yeah.
So we spent in Eldoret. So we had a chance to actually see how the country is doing after all this corona drama. And this was the first time I was taking that route. Now this is through Limuru into Naivasha, into Nakuru into Mau Summit, straight to Timboroa, Burnt Forest, all the way to LD.
Okay.
All right? And we stayed in Eldoret. There's one thing and one thing alone. Then we went straight to Kitale the next day. One thing and one thing alone.
How's the country doing?
Life is going on normally.
At a what?
People are not treating this disease abnormally. They're treating it normally,
and
they're dealing with it normally.
Yani maisha,
I'm telling you, maisha inaendelea. Na kuna pahali hata mask ni kitu wanasikia tu. And life goes on. Tulifika Kitale, yani stage, kila pahali imejaa. LD, same, life inaendelea. I think ni Nairobi ndio tumefinywa sana.
What?
Hii Nairobi ndio nadhani tumefinywa because everywhere we went, just the crowds, everything, just the way it's always been. There's a time we were even so scared. Ilikuwa ni mask too throughout because hawa ni matubata wajui ni nini inaendelea.
Wow, tumako maisha as is.
Maisha inaendelea.
I don't know. I think maybe what I saw was maybe it was my perspective was different. But if that is indeed from now Nai paka Kitale LD, me I did Costo.
Okay.
It was a quick flight. But oh my gosh, Nairobi is actually not doing so badly. Mombasa, I was heartbroken.
Let me tell you, see, I was in Mombasa the other day.
Buddha.
I was in Mombasa. I don't know what is left of that town.
Nothing.
Mombasa is like a ghost city.
Buddha, you don't know. First of all, wacha hata hivyo. Unapanda ndege. Unakumbuka, the way cabin crew wanakuanga wamedunga. Welcome, how are you?
Uliwapata amevaa nguo za corona.
Buddha, hazmat suit.
Kabisa ya white na imefika paka chini. Kwanza I saw it like this nikasema, ai!
Kwani tunaingia hospitali? And then, you can't eat on the flight because that's still a whole other thing.
Whoa.
Tourism, chini.
Si mimi niliingia ndani ya Jambo Jet nikasema nikijua tu ikishapanda nini cruise control pale the waiter will come skuma and something
at a what?
Nitengeneze jini na wewe nothing zero. There's no food being served in the flights and anything. Then he landed in Mombasa, boom.
Mazeo, ma taxi driver wako huko too, all of them. When you chomoka the airport after you've picked your bags, usually there were so many drivers. Na wase wa pick up, unaona mse wa Serena.
Nini.
Nothing. It was literally only the driver who was picking us up from Sarova. Yeye tu. Na alikuwa anatuambia, Madam Michelle, do you know this is the first trip I've chapad in 3 to 4 months?
What?
Ananishukuru. Anasema na uhakikisho umerudi. Unafika hoteli. Even hey, that economy is on its knees because tourism is suffering. Made me realize that county is almost entirely dependent on that.
They've always just had two things happening for them: the port and the tourism.
That's it.
Kumbuka port pia saizi kumekuwa na vita
chini
ile ya SGR ya inland port. Alafu sasa tena hoteli nazo ndio hizo fungwa. Can you imagine now, you at least you're in a big hotel, Can you imagine other hotels that have not been receiving people for the past I don't know how long?
Acha hoteli. Even the small restaurants. Unakula biryani hapa. Nini.
Pilau pale.
Vitumbua. Viazi karai.
Zero.
Nothing, bro. There's no money. No money. I was like, guy. Sam, our very good friend, what Tapas?
From Tapas.
He's saying he's working at 10% capacity.
What?
10%.
Yes, that to send everybody home.
Sam right now, wakimaliza kazi saa moja. Kila kitu inafungwa 7. Anaingiza wafanyakazi kwa gari yake and he drops his staff home. Because he knows he cannot afford to pay them what they need for that. Wow. So yeye ndio anajitolea usiku. Anapita huku Bamburi hivi
wapi tu kuzungusha tu.
Yes, drops everyone home aende nyumbani.
Mimi hii barabara Kitale nilijionea watu wako tu hapo, mahustle zinaendelea, nini inaendelea. I think Kuna watu tu wamesema tu, you know what,
whatever,
wacha kinuke uko mbele.
Well, keep it locked, guys. If all the way till Kitale people are still on their hustle mode, that's fantastic. But a significant part of the country has actually suffered financially significantly. Tumeongea tu tourist and, you know, the entire hospitality industry, but it seems like it's way more far-reaching than just tourism.
You see, let's say when you walk into the hotel, okay, when you land at the airport, the taxi drivers are not there.
None.
Because watu hawakuji venye watu walikuwa nakuja kitambo. All right? Then straight, so the taxi business first has been hit bad.
Kabisa.
All right? Then you're driving down into, say, Mombasa now. You fika the hotel. You know, venye unakaribishwaga sijui mzigo nani, nini, hotels are operating on 10%.
10%.
Closed wings have been closed nini, kwa sababu hawezi kuwa na kila pali everything operating and there are no people.
Boss.
Unasikia? So that has pushed people into levels that they can't. I was just reading this story, Menje. Parents leave international schools seeking for cheaper options. All right? And one of the schools that is prominently pictured here is a James Cambridge International School. Then we have all these other top-notch schools.
Yeah.
Hizi za huko kwenyu. Where Patam are between 800,000, 280,000 to 350,000. These schools have shut down. Unajua? Because the parents cannot afford anymore. Literally, the rich also cry. So wamewatoa kwa ile system yenyu ni IGS, CGI, FKL. Wamewarudisha huku kwa 844 and looking for cheaper, better options that they can afford.
Imagine,
people have had to cut down.
Of course.
Cut down everything.
Imagine, wewe uko kazi, okay? Umeandikwa kazi hapa. Umeanza tu kazi and you've been at this job probably for 10, 15 years. So you know what your expenditure is, what you can afford for your toys. Kafla binvu sasa unachapishwa, tiabap, 35% pay cut.
So you can't afford it.
You can't afford it.
Like KQ had one of the biggest seat pilots at 75% cut. All right, now, let's just say the two things are really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Things are really bad, and people have started adjusting into these situations. The first thing most people did was to look where they live and say, you know what, I cannot afford this apartment, I cannot afford this place. First thing, downgrade.
Yep.
You understand? Kama wewe ulikuwa ni kijana na wewe ni kijana wa kuishi kwa 3 bedrooms, room ingine umeweka tu viatu peke yake. Toka huko, rudi kwa 1 bedroom, utafute viatu chini ya kitanda.
Kama ulikuwa msee wa kileleshwa, you guy, my guy, the guy, ujipate sioki the mau.
Sioki mau. Huko. And we have even better houses there, and they are cheaper and affordable. You understand? So people are adjusting.
Yeah.
Kama mimi, wacha nianze na mimi. Okay, pale kwa nyumba.
Yeah.
When things were okay, unaisa pata kuna blue band hapo, kuna jam, kuna kuna peanut
butter.
Peanut butter.
Hizo ni vitu when things were good.
Things were good.
Yeah.
You understand? And you'd apply all of it kwa mkate tu, hapa unasikia kabata kidogo, ukirudi hivi unasikia ni njugu kidogo, ukirudi hivi unasikia ka blue band kidogo.
Ni njugu.
My friend, right now,
Buffalo.
Teremusha na chai.
Strungi.
Teremusha na chai itafanya mkate kuwe soft tuko ndani. You understand? Alafu stories that sijui trip, sijui naenda wapi, nitoe kabisa. Siko kabisa.
Kwanza wewe nimeona siku hizi umeachana na maneno ya ndege. Heavy J baba anashika barabara.
Hapa tu. Fungua barabara nani. Things like that. You understand? Maji moto ile ati maji moto ati umeweka instant shower.
What?
Na kama unaweza chemusha na jiko pia ni sawa. Kama ulikuwa unapika ugali na unataka kuoga, jaza sufuria mara moja. Ugawanye ya ugali. I don't know. What have you yourself cut down, Menje, by the way? Have you cut anything?
Bro.
You know you are rich. wewe uko na pesa bana.
Usinitukane.
Weekend ulikuwa wapi? Mombasa. Ile nyingine ilikuwa Masai Mara. Hii weekend unaenda wapi baby?
So relax.
Ai,
budget cuts zilikuwa by the. Let me tell you, budget cuts were zilikuwa they're still in place by the. And I'll let you know my budget cuts. Niko na hacks flani. Lakini let me tell you something. Siku hizi sina shida na kukunywa wine ya box. I will tell you that for sure. Ati can I have Chardonnay? Hapana. Kenya inapatikana njo itapatikana.
So wewe kukunywa wine ya box was a no nothing.
I hadn't drank wine from a box in like maybe 7 years. 7 years.
Saizi unachukua ile kubwa 5 liters.
Bro, inakaa kwa hao. Unaweka kwa fridge na jaza fridge.
Sasa ndio unachota pole.
Kitambo
ilikuwa ni bottle.
Oh, Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Grigio.
We got London on the track.
COVID ikafika Kenya, ilibidi sasa tukate budget ya vitu flani to make ends meet.
Hata mambo ya kukula kwa hoteli
ulikata?
Never ever. You'll never ever find me.
By the way,
ati nimetoka sasa, nimekaa kwa hoteli niletee T-bone steak.
For what?
T-bone steak for what?
Yo sasa ni kama sonane hivi bro. Odo sonane ni tokens zamana.
So most of the time I just make sure that if I get time I run back home to eat lunch and jioni ni huko. You understand?
Now,
even ndio mimi na survive.
That's also one thing. So you see now, at least work on a familia nini. There's an organized structure in your house. Many bachelor. Niko solo the bono by myself. So I used to really eat out a lot by then. Natoka hivi, tuende lunch hapa, nini. I'm telling you, even as these things are open, maneno ya kukula outside. No. So what I do is, Monday is usually the day I don't have a lot of things after the show. So Monday naenda nyumbani, napika. And I cook so much, it can probably last through the week with different variations.
Okay.
So you cook one big meal on Monday, and then you recook it and you repurpose it through the week. So ukona zero wastage, you know? And nice economy. So eating out for me went, pombe sasa, if you must drink, we're taking what you can afford, what is most efficient. It's no longer about quality per se. Ni quantity. Niko na beshte yangu mwingine anasema kwanza yeye anaona he's been doing YouTube tutorials. Aone venye atakuwa na ana brew moonshine kwa hao. And so mimi sitakuwa na spend dough na pombe. No. I'm going to learn how to brew myself in the digs. But right there on the hashtag Kamene and Jalas, 2020 has been that year. It really has been that year. But we're all making ends meet. I mean, tumefika August, sindio bro?
Kabisa.
You've made it into the 8th month.
Pole tu.
Yeah. What were the budget cuts that had to be implemented in the household? Kasa mtoya anaingia 844. Let us know.
Kuna watu tu immediately, by the way. Walikuwa na gari kama 3 home. Unajua, ya wife, ya mzae, ya watoi.
Wazunguke kiasi.
I'm telling you.
So
back to one. Back to one. Others packed.
Mwingine sasa wametoa personal cars zingie kazi ya Uber. What is the car doing there? Hit me up on the line right now. 0711-046-100. We're talking about the budget cuts that you had to implement. We're talking about budget cuts in your household. Hashtag Kamene and Jalas anasema, actually, her name is Mercy Joel, who had to make one budget cut that a lot of people actually had to do. And anasema yeye hamamafua had to go. Alimuingiza forced leave. Keep the mask on, aka George K is saying, dating siku hizi ni via Google Meet, and then if you're gonna come to my house, it's bring your own food. Apana kuja mkono tupu. I'm seeing Felista Wanjiko is saying that for her, before COVID hit, she used to have a lap and a trip every single weekend. Mara ko Vashas, mara ko Las Vegas. Akasema siku hizi nachapanga 2 laps tao. Yani uko domicile in Nairobi.
Hassan Maunda anasema at least kanyama once a week hakuna tena.
Guy.
Unajua alikuwa ameweka kanyama once a week napiga nyama fiti pale. Larry Mataro anasema pesa ya mpango ya kando cut by 75%. Family first when things go haywire.
Kuna sector ilikufa. Ilikuwa mpango wa kando. Oh my gosh, those chicks really struggled.
It's a dead industry.
Your budget, that financial sector was shut down.
Sami Mbuk says, me had to do away with fare. Imebidi ni kutrek tu kwenda jobo.
Guy.
Yeye ni mtu wa kutembea.
It's okay, Walking Nation, bora tu ufike, sindio?
Kabisa.
Hit us up on the hashtag Kamene and Jalas. What was your biggest budget cut in your household? Mi kuna siku niliamua sasa nyama kila siku si lazima. Kambosho hivi inaweza tembea. Tumbo ilisumbua lakini ilibidi tu
hizo
0711 046
usiende haraka sana.
Hapana wewe.
So wewe ukikula mbosho tumbo inakusumbua.
I have a problem. Inaitangwa IBS.
Your problem is?
Tumbo haisikizana sana like ndengus, chickpeas, njahe, beans, all of these legumes. And haziingiani na system poa. Lakini I taught the system by fire by force.
Ukakula minji, ukule maragwe pale paka tumbo yako ikazoea.
Ilizoea by the way.
Has your stomach system now adjusted to what normal people eat?
No, I think it's the people around me who've just adjusted to what happens to my stomach.
Okay.
Can I tell you something interesting that I realized over the weekend? And you better imagine, take this as you feel, but I realized that there's a lot of creativity missing out there, especially when it comes to our men. Now, mi nawapenda, okay? Between this entire weekend, all right, so Nikozangu, Juchini, Costo, of course I ended up meeting a couple of people I hadn't seen in a while, but then that also led me to meet new people that I had never met, and a lot of them were guys, all right? A lot of them were dudes from Nairobi, from Mombasa, from sijui where. But anyway, do you know one line I heard like about 20 times? 20 times. Paka nikauliza mse mwingine, is that all you have to say? So, kamen, wajua mi niko na do. Aki niko na do. Hata msicheze. Don't play with me. I got money. And I'm like, okay, cool. And as all of this is happening, I came across something on Instagram, and it was to the regard that men don't know what to do with a woman who is not impressed by money. Siku hizi, wanaume, you guys come to the table, and the only thing you have to show, or the number one way you know you're going to get a babe, ni kuongea sasa maneno kuhusu do. Okay, cool. You can have money, Jalas. And it's your money, imagine. By the time you're coming to talk to me, your money is yours. I don't even want it. But haiezi kuwa, you're hitting on me, na niko na do. Kamena unajua niko na do. Unaona hiyo ni gari yangu. Maze niko na hizi kama 10. I have sijui this. Kamena niko na do. Calm down.
Who sent men to that direction?
I don't know.
Do you know who sent men to that direction?
Shinda tu ukisema niko na do.
Niko na do?
Who?
It is you guys.
I tell what?
It is you guys. Finance, security is what every single woman is looking for out here. The ability to look at your man and say, with this guy, I'm secure. You understand? So sometimes hata tunashindwa kitu ya kusema. Kinaweza kuambia Kamene, unajua niko na do mbaya. Niko na do na leo tutaset. Unaelewa? So that is the direction you people sent us. It even took romance away. That anything that a man has to do right now is to push themselves and get money to be able to get the babe that they want. Because hakuna mwanamke anaenda kukaa na wewe na huna kitu. Mnakula nini? Mnakaa wapi nini?
Sawa.
Let me tell you something. Menje, and your folks can tell you vizuri sana. Your dad or mom, for that matter. Akikwambia tu nini, their journey to where they are today.
Yeah.
Unajua,
yeah.
Our parents used to love each other genuinely. You understand?
Yes.
Ile anakwambia, you know, when I met your mom, sisi bado hata sikuwa nilikuwa tu kwa hii one room, then together tukanunua ka mattress, nini ndio tukahama and all this, and they can actually tell you on the whole journey. You understand? When niambie dem hapa saizi apige simu, anaweza kubali that you are building what? ati amekupenda mko na wewe huko kwako kwa one bedroom sio Kimau. Never ever. So it's what are you coming, what are you offering? And that's why most men have come to realize that, you know what,
Nido,
there's only one way out of this nonsense.
Money.
To be with a babe that I want, I have to work, get money, she has to see it, and I have to tell her that this is what I have. Niko na pesa, unanipenda ama usinipende.
Wacha niwaambie, gentlemen, if that is how you're thinking this here morning, I want you to hold your horses kidogo too, because I'm going to tell you why this way of thinking that you have is not gonna work for you, and guaranteed ikusema niko na do will not bring you your dream woman. Keep it locked. Aya, skiza hii maneno. And this is something I actually like to tell a lot of ladies. Fast, quick, and in a hurry. All right? It is better for you to be single than to be half loved. All right? I'm seeing way too many ladies getting into relationships and situationships and entanglements where you're getting nothing that you want out of the love situation you expect of your life. Lakini bado tu uko hapo. Ukifanya nini? Mse hashiki simu. This guy can ghost on you. He'll reply to your text 8 hours later. He's literally putting in 0 to no effort. And you yourself know this is not what you want for your life. Baby girl, this morning, I want you to walk away from it. You are better off being by yourself than being with an umbude.
Wow.
No, but it's true.
Wow. Come on, you know, I really don't think I'll work with you.
Really?
Some of these advices you give young girls here. You know, the Kamene I want, the Kamene I envision,
right.
The Kamene I want to work with should be the Kamene who is the big sister, you understand? Whose advice goes out to these young girls and they're like, wow,
yes.
Big sister has spoken. Now, if you tell them that it is better to be single than to be half-loved.
Yes.
What is half-loved? Half-loved to you is he doesn't text you, he takes too... Kamene, listen, nobody comes into a relationship full at 100%.
Anaingia nyumbani 4 a.m. with no ex.
Pole. Give me some of your 10 habits that you will make somebody feel that they are half-loved.
First and foremost, if this man is not accountable to you.
When he's accountable, what is accountable?
Sasa kwa mfano, see, you and I, God forbid, are in a relationship. Let's even go as far as saying we're living together. Ata acha hivyo.
Okay.
I probably even have his baby, all right?
All right.
Mzanaenda dunda bonge la sherehe. Every single day, this guy comes in at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., with nothing to say.
Okay, you see a situation like that. Pole, you come and realize, my baby loves dunda, all right? Okay, so you go with them to dunda, alafu namwambia, babe, this is why I always say, I really don't want you to stay out. See what is happening here. See this, baby, but keep in control. You understand? We have not been able to pay everything in the house because Dunda is eating all our money. So pole, you get to learn. So you come and learn them and you realize, pop, it is full love now. It is not half loved.
Why must I go to
first get in a relationship? Get in the relationship with the half. With that half love.
You must be out of your mind.
No, get into a relationship with that half love.
Are you crazy?
Then we grow it pole.
When it's
Saitan. What do you mean, mini Saitan?
Listen to this.
Tell me another habit.
Are you honestly?
Tell me another habit.
Okay.
That you will make
that
you
constitutes
say,
half love.
Half love.
Half love.
Yes.
Aya basi. Same thing. Anapenda dunda, it's okay.
All
you
right.
don't even have to tell me when you're coming home. Ni sawa, when
okay.
Njo mwanaume. Alafu sasa unaingia kwa kitanda yetu. Ukinukia perfume ya dem mwingine. Simu njo hiyo inalia tu. Drrr, Shiko, drrr, Stella, drrr, Rhoda, drrr, Stacy. And you're telling me to stay. Ni wewe sasa na madem ka wengine 10.
You see.
And you're saying that is enough.
You see, Kamene. You know, you've been through the full circle.
I've seen it all.
Seen it all.
Yes.
You understand? Huyu jamaa, why can't you just talk to him?
Ate?
Talk to him. So
talk now,
to him. Conversations in a relationship are very good. Very good. You'd rather have somebody munaongea naye, munasikizana,
na anarudia hiyo tabia
than
vile
go
vile.
in a house that is empty. You yourself and you are very huge teddy bear that you've even given a name. Unalala hapo nayo kando na hot water bottle.
Anaitwa Bob.
Unasikia? Those are some of the things. Sasa sikia, ati being single is better than being half loved.
Because
you know, nobody comes in a relationship at 100%. Kila mtu, you know, you are two different people. Baby, you know, if me and you are dating today, God forbid, you understand? You're coming with everything that is yours. I'm coming with everything that is mine.
Sawa.
You understand?
Yeah.
So we are trying to put all our differences. We are not from the same parents. We are not same village. We are not from same. We are two different people.
But
so we come in and try to put all of our things together so that they can homogenize and be one thing.
Osmosisize.
No, the word is homogenize.
Which is fine, Jalas. It is fine. But don't go and put your all in a place where the commitment is half. Jalas, you don't have to have it all. But let me see, at least you're 100% committed to getting there. Ladies, you cannot be working.
Do they even give you a chance to work on your tabias?
Of course.
Unakutana na mimi kwa bar, tulikuwa tunalewa. Then because I'm dating you now, I should stop going out. You understand? And you yourself tulikutana 18. Tulikutana na 18. How am I going to stop?
Imagine, okay, so
you yourself tulikutana na wewe nikiwa na wasichana wengine hapo.
We.
Nilikukatia kama uko na marafiki zako hapo. You understand?
Then wacha nibaki peke yangu by the. Usiniletee masaibu za hizi tudogodogo. I cannot be working 100% at my career, 100% at my education, 100% at my future, and then settle for 45% loving.
Nobody comes in a relationship full. Get in with that half love. Grow it to even 80% because it will never be 100.
Okay, sasa tutakuwa tuna grow love pia. 0711-046-100. Madam, I don't know. But I'm not going to settle. I'd rather be single.
Love is grown. Love is grown. Love is nurtured. Love is beautiful. Don't get it twisted. Love is a beautiful thing.
Lakini si love ya 50%, bro.
Ingia hata na 30. Tukigrow pole pole utastukia tumefika 50 into 60. One day, kaboom, we are at 80%, which is the total.
Na saa hizo nimezeka, nimekonda, nimekuzalia, half loving, wacha ikae.